Yo, what's good everyone? As you can see, today we are back on Wacky Wizards because I have some information to go ahead and share with you guys. If you remember the last video that I made on this, which was a couple of days ago, we talked a little bit about the sign that was underneath the map as well as a couple of other things that were kind of spread around. But in that video, I specifically told you guys that if any information whatsoever was to come out in regards to the upcoming update that's supposed to be coming out, obviously in the next Wacky Wednesday being July 14th, I would go ahead and make a follow-up video talking a little bit about that. And I actually have an image to show you, which you probably kind of already saw it in the thumbnail. And if you've been paying attention to the icon in the actual game page, you will have seen that they mentioned something about witches versus wizards. Now, honestly, man, this is extremely interesting for the simple fact, wait a minute, what? This giant dude just dropped a potion for me. What does this do? Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's, what in the world? You know what? This kind of works. I'm going to stick to being whatever exactly this is for the rest of the video. Now, as I was saying, it's extremely interesting because apparently it's going to come down to the witches and obviously Oz the wizard getting into a fight, which is for the most part kind of making me understand the entire map right now. You know what? It's probably better if I just go ahead and show you guys. So let me kind of reset here because it's a little difficult walking around like that. And of course, just as I reset, someone else gives me another potion. What exactly is this going to do to me? Oh, yo, I just left my body there. What in the world? I'm nothing but feet now. All of these potions being given to me right now, like, oh, this is just, nah, I can work with this. Anyways, if we make our way over to the witches area, like I mentioned before, we obviously know that the witches kind of accidentally crash landed inside of Oasis. They have absolutely no clue how they ended up here, and they've already attempted to go ahead and get out, but unfortunately that has failed for the most part. Obviously that could completely change come Wednesday, but this is the part that I found extremely interesting. So if we go ahead and make our way over to Oz, one thing that I've always questioned about this area is why exactly is there kind of like these bushes or hedges covering the entrance, even though we can kind of just walk right through it. And honestly, now after piecing things together, it all more or less makes sense. In my honest opinion, I feel like the witches ending up here as well as Mr. Rich is by no means an accident whatsoever. And this sick man that is standing right in front of me knew that there was a possibility that this could happen, which is exactly why he hid the entrance of where he's located. Look at this crazy man just waving at me. We're on to you, buddy. We're on to you. Now, if you guys remember, a couple of weeks back, the developers actually made a poll over on the Discord, kind of asking you guys more or less what you wanted to see come to the game. I think a couple of the different options were like more ingredients, more potions, and then there was the two interesting ones, which was a storyline as well as a brand new map. Now, obviously, if they're recommending this and putting it in a poll, then chances are it's probably already been in development. They're working on it already, so you can expect it regardless. They were just obviously asking to see which one they should prioritize. So now I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys a question, and I want you to go ahead and answer it in the comments. Do you think that this could mean on Wednesday we could see the witches obviously and the wizard fight up against each other, which in return could absolutely collapse Oasis, allowing us to completely change the entire map? Well, obviously not allowing us, but allowing the developers the opportunity to go ahead and change the map completely, and all of us being released into the mainland. Now, this is obviously an extremely long stretch and just something that I've kind of been thinking about pretty much all day today, because for the most part, I did see you guys commenting on my last video that one of the developers mentioned about the witches versus wizards, but I hadn't actually seen an image about that update until I saw it in the front page. I don't know, man, it's really interesting, and I kind of have absolutely no idea how they're going to do this because, I mean, for the most part, you and me as the player are kind of neutral in this entire thing that's going on right now. And by that, I mean, we've kind of already done quests for Oz, helped him out multiple times, and he's given us rewards. So we're kind of already, I guess you could say, friends with him. And then we had Glinda land over here. We helped her out as well, and she for the most part I guess is somewhat our friend too. So personally, I don't think it's going to be like another Cyclops invasion where we'll have to go ahead and choose one or the other and help fight them. I don't really think that that's how it's going to be, but I don't know, man. I'm really curious. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What kind of role could we possibly play between both of these two parties fighting each other? I mean, seriously, the more that I sit here and think about it, the more my brain is hurting. Also, let me go ahead and you know, pull out my patched potion here that everybody keeps saying that is still patched, even though yeah, wow, would you look at that, I'm invisible. It's totally patched, guys. Looking down here, nothing has changed at all whatsoever. Leave while you can is still listed here. And I'll be honest with you, man, I've checked literally every single inch of this place because there is a couple of little hidden spots. Like, for instance, exactly where I'm in right now, it's kind of like this really tiny crack. And honestly, dude, I have no idea what is going on at this point, but I have just so many questions. But one thing is for sure, man, I feel pretty confident that we're going to be getting a new map very soon. Obviously, it could either be the mainland or it could just be an updated Oasis. Who knows? Maybe they'll go ahead and have both of these parties go ahead and fight each other. And because they are both so powerful, I mean, a wizard versus a witch, that's some pretty intense stuff. It could seriously cause a lot of damage inside of this map to the point where we could literally have like craters everywhere. I mean, all the plants would be pretty much extinct. So many different things can happen. And again, if we go back to that list that they went ahead and posted in their Discord, they've already released a storyline, which they kind of already have that ball rolling. They've released already multiple ingredients as well as multiple potions. Only thing missing on that list is the brand new map. Anyways, guys, this was just another quick video. I really like doing these because I get some of your ideas and some of your opinions. And honestly, it's just really fun, dude. If you guys go back and read the comments on my secret message video from literally a couple of days ago, a lot of you guys came up with some crazy theories, which honestly is just super awesome, dude. But anyways, now that I've gotten all of that off of my chest, I think we're going to go ahead and call the video right here. Hopefully you guys went ahead and enjoyed it and are also going to go ahead and share some of your ideas in the comments. But like always, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.